Thank you so much, Ross. So we're back with our favourite zoologist now. Well, the only zoologist we know. But you're still our favourite. It's the lovely Nicola.
Hello.
And we've also got another very special guest. We've got Chaos's Liz Davies. You look terrified.
I am terrified.
No, we've got many critters here and creatures I can see in your box. I feel very calm now. Because last time we did this, I was in the hot seat and I was holding everything.
You'll be handling today as well.
Unlucky. Ross did say this when we were in the studio. He was like, I bet you'll be holding things. But I did say I was feeling brave. Now I'm not. Now I've looked in the box. No, it's always a treat to have you and your furry and not so furry friends in the studio with us. But yeah, so what have you got for us to meet today?
So we've got lots of new animals that haven't actually been involved with people very often.
Okay.
Are they all new?
Some of them have been on here before.
Some of them are friends of the show.
Yeah, so you'll be fine with those ones.
You like the friendly one?
Lovely. Can we start strong with a snake? I need to stop looking down there. I'm spoiling it for myself.
Oh,
you know I'm going to ask the names as well. If there are names available, please let me know.
So this one hasn't actually got a name, so he's only one of our new rescues.
Is he friendly?
He is now.
Okay.
He looks very excitable. I like the little tongue though. I think it's quite cute.
He's very awake.
Yeah.
He's moving a lot.
So where did you rescue them from?
So this came from a family who had to move into a different house and they had no room to keep his vivarium. So he was handed over to us. He hadn't had any water or food for a couple of months because they forgot to feed him.
Oh. How can you forget to feed them? That's it. Yeah.
And how long can they live without having anything? That's a long time.
Seems to be all right.
It varies. So they'll use up all their muscle. So and then they become really thin. So Mr. Rumpelsnakeskin, the other one that comes on, and is currently our therapy snake, he's half the size to what he should be.
Oh. So is that the one I held last time you came in? He was nice. He was really nice. Can we get Liz to hold?
Is he friendly?
This one?
He's not.
He looks a bit active, but he looks friendly enough. Go on.
Okay.
Amazing. They feel really nice, I think.
He does, as long as he doesn't bite.
He shouldn't bite you. Oh, he's loving you. You should get a nice new necklace. I think it matches your outfit.
Do they like to be handled?
So they're getting the heat from your hands.
Oh, okay.
Also, they're warming up. They're warming up on it.
He's not so bad.
Yeah, he's quite. When Nicola was last on, the one Rumpelstiltskin, isn't it? Yeah, he was very docile, so it was quite nice to just hold him. But you've got a wriggler there.
Yeah, this one is definitely a mover.
Oh, we have fun, don't we? So, have you seen any kind of donations, rescues due to the cost of living crisis?
Yes.
Recently.
Quite a lot. So we've been offered quite a lot of reptiles.
Okay.
That people don't feel they can look after because of the cost of living. Obviously, as I was saying to Henry before, we have to ensure they've all got their right temperatures. So obviously, all our prices have increased.
That's really, yeah. Is there any tips you have to kind of do it in a cheaper way?
Well, what we've done, instead of having loads of heat mats, we're just heating the room with one heater.
Okay.
So keeping the room at a solid temperature.
So they can all kind of, I'm assuming, would all the reptiles want to live at the same temperature?
Yeah, so they can adapt. So
Okay.
as long as it's roughly within their temperature range that they would normally have.
Okay. He's really going for it, isn't he?
I know, I was just thinking that. Are they expensive to keep?
Not really. So these only eat once a week.
Once a week?
And it's about £2 for their mouse that they eat once a week.
That's not much.
That's pretty much it. You clean them out every couple of weeks, which is just basically the mess. Full clean out once every 6 months.
And how often do they shed their skin?
So they usually shred every 6 months. So this one has actually not long shredded. So that is his actual...
Oh, wow.
That's half of his shred.
That's half of it?
Yes.
God, it's a lot, isn't it?
I've seen videos of them shedding on like TikTok and stuff, and it looks really satisfying when they like, pull it off.
It's like a whole fun. How do they do it?
So
Do you give them any help?
you have to make sure they've got humidity, and then they pull it off. So they pull it out from their heads.
Okay.
So his head obviously is missing from there. We've got his tail, and that's actually inside out.
Oh, isn't it?
So the skin actually comes off inside out.
I feel like it's like sunburn, you know, when you pick it off. No, you shouldn't do that with a snake.
Are they uncomfortable? So I'm assuming they're uncomfortable before they shed their skin.
Yes.
Can you kind of like tell when it's going to happen?
Yeah, so they go very milky.
Okay.
You can't really pick them up, and then they go back to normal, and then a couple of days later you just find the skin.
Oh wow, that's quite fun. Do you have you ever helped them before? Because I've seen like videos of people just kind of like, obviously not like pulling it off aggressively, but helping them out.
Yeah, they can get stuck, but we just make sure the humidity's straight of water.
High enough, yeah.
Give it a bath if we have to. Because if you peel it too much,
snake a bath.
if you peel it off, you can actually break their scales.
Okay.
So you
You've
can
got to
actually
be very,
damage them.
very, very gentle. So have you been bringing this unnamed new snake into care homes at all?
Not at the moment. So he's going to be our next one.
Okay.
So we're still working. So we've actually had to be wearing these.
Oh, they're very fancy, very snazzy.
So that's the size that we have to lose to even get him out of his cage.
Oh my. So I'm assuming that would stop any bites?
Yes. So this is 3 layers of leather
Okay.
to actually even go near him to feed him or anything. So as you can see now, he's completely different.
That's great. 6 weeks of work and you've managed to kind of make him more like trusting to humans, I guess.
Yeah.
That's really, really
And
nice.
I reckon after Christmas he'll be a therapy snake.
Oh, lovely.
So
So have you ever been bitten by any of your animals before?
yes and no. So I got bitten by a spider.
Oh, I was bitten by a spider when I was a child. I was on my cheek. We had to take it to the hospital. It was a whole. I was like 6. It was a bit traumatising for me.
How did it get on your cheek?
I think it was in the night. I felt something on my face and I like hit it and then it bit me. We still don't know what it was. I don't have any powers though, so it's not really that. It wasn't that fun.
Not like Spider-Man.
No, I wish. Swing from the ceiling. No, so yeah, if you get, I'm assuming that snake's not venomous, and the snakes that you have aren't venomous.
No, they don't have any venom in them at all.
Oh, easy peasy. They're like the nicer ones then. Much nicer. Do we have who else do we have with us?
Drum roll.
I know this is one of your favourites.
Millipede.
Oh, I don't know how you like that.
It was really. It does look weird. I'll give you that. It looks very strange, but it's got like, I'm rolling up my sleeves. I'm ready for a second go.
It's like, pass it here.
Ready.
Come on.
Lovely millipede. It looks like he's sleeping. Is that a response? The way it's curling up. I'll see if I can.
Yes, that's
show
his
there.
own defence.
Okay, so he's scared of us. I'm so sorry. It was
Oh.
really sweet though. He's very hard.
Is it?
I can feel him kind of moving. He's a lot more tame than he was last time. He was trying to crawl up my arm last time you were here.
So we've started introducing them into care homes.
Okay, so what's the reaction been like to these?
They absolutely love them.
Really? I can see it though, because I can't explain the feeling of their little like legs, but it feels nice. Kind of like a pipe cleaner. A pipe cleaner is what I was meant to say earlier.
Not nails.
Not nails. I meant like fingernails. It's a good job I did my nails today as well, apart from my thumb's fallen off. So last time my nails looked horrible in the video. No, he's absolutely lovely. I feel like you can have it. Do you want to have a go?
Yeah, okay, what's his
Lovely,
name? Has he got a name?
I don't think
He hasn't
has
got
a
a name.
Millie.
Oh,
This is when he starts. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Oh, there we go.
Is that his face? Do they bite? Do they bite?
They can, but they won't.
Are you sure?
Has he ever bitten?
That's his.
He's more like, you know, the fish that you have that eat your dead skin on your feet. That's
I
the sort of
couldn't
thing
do
they would
that.
do.
Oh, okay.
But
Is
he's
that his
not.
head? I don't like the look of his face, Nick. I'm sorry. Has he got 2 feelers at the front?
Yeah.
So are they are blind, aren't they? Are they?
Yeah, they can only see black and white.
Okay. So I guess the feelers are quite important for them. He's checking Liz out at the moment.
Yeah. All his little like, do they feel everything? Are they partly like feelers as well?
Yeah.
Oh wow. It does look very like prehistoric. They could look like they are.
Oh, where's he going?
Oh,
Where's he going?
we're losing him. It's nice that he's becoming a little bit more comfortable in you. Maybe he doesn't like me. But the feeling is very it's very strange, isn't it? I can't it's really hard to describe.
I know, I know what you mean. It's quite a nice feeling. I just feel like sometimes we're slightly programmed when we see something like this to have an automatic reaction of,
Yeah, definitely. It kind of fits with the Halloween theme, I guess. I mean, I've not really seen many Halloween-y looking millipedes.
Can they crawl upside down? They don't have sticky
They can
pads.
hang upside down.
They can.
Well, because you wouldn't see one this big in the wild, would you?
You've seen bigger.
You seem bigger. Oh, I was thinking smaller.
How big do they get?
Nearly double the size.
Wow.
I think if
Where's
I
he
saw
go-
that in the
where's he
woods,
going? It's gonna fall off.
I was gonna say I don't think would you find them like in the UK, like in the woods? I guess. I'm
No, so these are from Africa.
Oh, okay. So we wouldn't be finding these like out
You
on
find
out
little
on a
tiny
dog walk.
ones here.
Yeah, I've definitely seen the little ones. I don't know how I'd cope if I saw like one bigger than that.
No, just crawling around on the floor.
Yeah, or upside down
And nothing eats them
along the ceiling. Nothing eats them.
because
Oh, that's nice for them.
they taste awful. Apparently, we met a lady who's actually tried one and she can remember the taste.
Oh, I was gonna say I've tried other bugs before.
Have you?
Yeah, I have.
What have you
I've
tried?
tried some smoked ants, and I've had a like barbecued cricket.
As in an ant, like a tiny
Like
little.
a tiny little ant. It was
Could
like
you
a
taste
spoon. It was
it?
like a spoonful of them. But yeah, no, I've had a few. I won't be eating any of these. You're safe. It wasn't really like the greatest experience in the world, but I do find it absolutely crazy. Oh God, he loves that.
Sure, that's not a bad feeling. That's quite nice,
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's just his face. For some reason, I just picture like chomping.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. It's incredible that I'm not really surprised that the care homes, like the people in the care homes, love these ones.
Mm.
It's also for sensory as well because
Yeah.
it's totally different feel
I
whether you
can
touch
really,
him or
really
you
see that.
handle.
It is wonderful. So, do you? How are these ones kept?
So these are in a big, massive tank.
Oh, is there loads of them?
We've got 4,
Ooh.
and I think there's a breeding pair in there because they dig themselves underneath the soil.
Okay. That's wonderful.
Are they quite happy to live together then?
Yeah.
That's lovely. So I know you've been doing some Christmas gift bags. Can you tell me a little bit more about those? Because I only heard about these today.
Yeah, so
Okay.
part of our work, we do preventing pet poverty,
Okay.
and we try to support as many pets that won't have any Christmas presents or people are struggling to look after them. With the rescues that are really struggling already, we try to make sure that pets stay with their owners so they don't have to give them up.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So we're doing Christmas gift boxes and Christmas Eve boxes.
Oh, for
so
the
it's
pets.
For treats, it's got loads of treats in, toys, food, bandanas, everything. Most of the stuff's handmade. So
Oh,
we're
that's
doing
sweet.
handmade tug toys, biscuits, you name it. We're selling them as well. So
Okay.
then that helps us to help more people that are struggling.
Yeah. No, that's wonderful. That's really nice. Oh, who do we have? Oh. That struck fear into my heart.
Have you
I'm
not
sure-
seen this?
I've not seen this. I'm not too sure. What can you tell me what these are?
So these are giant hissing cockroaches.
Oh, did they go on? I believe they went on the other social media. I was about to say social media star. We'll call Rachel a star. She's not here today. Did they go on her head?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I have seen this.
What makes them hiss?
So it's basically like us taking a deep breath.
Yeah. Okay.
So sometimes if you touch them, they will hiss.
Oh.
Sometimes they won't.
It's not like
I
an
think-
angry sign then or something.
No,
is
it's
it?
just them taking a deep breath.
The antennae are really kind of. They're putting me off. I won't lie.
Yeah, their feet. Ooh, do they bite?
No,
Definitely they can't bite.
no, these are exactly the same as the millipedes.
Lovely. I think we've got an audience in the cafe that are having a look at what we've got going on here. There they all are. Hi. I think we should get Liz to hold Hold it. Do these have names?
No. So this is a male.
Lovely.
It's got the horns stick out.
Oh, so do females not have that?
And the female is. So these aren't actually fully grown yet.
They're not fully grown.
They get a lot bigger, and that one's the female with.
Oh, that one's
that's
quite
the little
cute.
one.
I like the female.
They're always a lot more quicker.
Yeah, she is. She's proper scuttling round. Ooh.
It's the sudden movement.
We can do it. Deep breaths, and hope he doesn't make a deep breath.
Okay.
That's not so bad, is it?
That's not as bad as I thought. I
You're quite calm. Give him a little stroke.
Can you stroke them?
Yeah.
I don't want to make him angry.
I was going to say,
It's
what's
really
the
hard.
reaction to these when you take this into a care home, if you have, or anywhere?
Some people do like them. Care homes not so much because they think cockroaches are bad, and
Yes,
obviously if
there's
they're in
quite a
care
big
homes.
stigma, isn't there?
But yeah, we did an activity at Soft Play in Penzance on Monday. Kids loved them.
I can imagine kids liking them because kids have got kind of like, they've got a lot of like more curiosity, don't they? And they're not really afraid of
Yeah.
anything. Whereas
Adults are.
adults are.
Are these? Is it true that these are sort of the only creatures that would survive like a nuclear bomb or something?
I wouldn't say a nuclear bomb, but they can survive many months without food. They can survive without water. They did a study that they've survived nearly 2 years without food and water.
Oh wow,
Yes.
very adaptable.
So they probably would survive quite a lot.
What's their lifespan?
It varies, so it's about 3 to 4 years, but they can live about 6 years if they're kept properly.
God, and they could spend nearly half of their life not eating or drinking. That's pretty good going.
So did you rescue these from anywhere?
Yes. These
When did you get these ones?
These ones were probably about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
So they were a children's pet, and they got fed up with them.
Oh.
Interesting pet to get your child. I mean, I guess it's a bit different from a hamster.
But then they're easy to look at. After.
Yeah, if they can't eat for 2
Still
years.
a tank, a bit of vegetable once a week. That's all they
Yeah.
need.
Oh yeah. So do they just any vegetables do they eat? I wouldn't have thought they would eat vegetables.
Yeah,
I thought
fruit
it'd been
and
like
veg.
flies. I don't know why flies came to mind, but something a bit meaty that's small.
No, it's just fruit, veg, leaves, rotting wood.
Okay.
They would eat meat at the last resort.
Okay. So kind of like they seem like relatively cheap to look after
Yeah.
because I doubt they'd eat that much.
And they're okay with all temperatures
Yeah.
as well.
What are the spiky bits on his legs for, Nick?
That's a defence. So if they're fighting, they would use the spikes to
Oh, wow.
attack each other.
Wow. Shall we relieve Liz of
I'm getting quite accustomed to him, actually.
your new best friend?
Oh, it's sticky.
Oh, he's stuck to you, he likes you.
Is that sticky or is it like a claw that's just...
Little claws. They've got little claws at the end of their feet.
Oh,
So
wow.
could they go upside down as well? Oh, yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow, I do. It's so interesting. I do like his little horns though. They kind of look like eyes. Lovely. Right. What else have you got for us?
So we've got 2 things left.
I think I've seen something with 8 legs in there as well. So, ooh.
Oh,
I liked the stick insects are quite nice. I like a stick insect. Oh, he wants to.
stickies. Oh, he's keen.
Ooh, he's keen to come out.
Do they have like claws or is it sticky bits or something on them?
So these have got sticky bits on their feet.
I do love stick insects.
I've only seen like little ones. Would you get this size over here, just out in the wild?
These ones are from Papua New Guinea.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
So this is a female, and she's got loads of eggs in the back.
Oh, so you're going to have babies soon?
Yeah,
Aw.
so she'll lay her eggs. They take about 6 months to hatch.
Does she get like more defensive if she's
That
pregnant?
was very confident with your hand there.
Well, I feel like this one's not going to kill me, so I'm
Yeah.
okay.
We're going for the. I quite enjoyed they're so light.
What's the biggest
Hello.
size you'd get in the UK?
Probably about as long as those.
Mine's quite docile. Mine's oh god, you've got a.
I know.
It's going to be a parrot in a minute.
We might just need to say, "Oh, you're going around my hand." Oh no, there we go. You coming on, little friend?
These are lovely.
Yeah.
So you say these are from Papua New Guinea. I'm assuming you didn't get them from there, but I know you're going on your travel soon, aren't you? I've
Yes.
heard Madagascar's on the cards.
It is. in a couple of weeks.
So what are you just doing there? Just for a holiday or?
So we're going with the British Zookeeper Association.
Okay.
And we're going with lots of zookeepers around the world to do conservation studies, monitoring.
I don't know where it's going. I feel like I'm
keeping an eye on both of us doing this. Also,
We'll lose
I
them in
have just a quick question. Sorry to interrupt, but do these lick?
Yes.
I can feel it licking me. It's licking my fingertips.
Next part of the licking is biting.
Okay, don't bite me, please.
Oh, do they bite?
No.
I hope he doesn't bite me. I don't know what he's trying to taste.
These are quite active. Do they sleep for any periods of time, or are they really? Do they
They're
like
always
to sleep?
active.
Right, I think I might need to put him back because he is licking. I can feel it,
Do you not like it?
and
right
I'm not a big fan. Lovely. We've got another one in there. I think we might have to move on to our next critter. We've been.
Ooh, ooh.
It's a bit. Your new best friend. It's not a stick insect anymore. It's a parrot.
So these have only been in here since 10 o'clock this morning. There's already eggs been laid.
Oh wow.
wow.
Oh, they work fast, don't they?
So they have about 300 eggs in their lifetime.
Okay. They don't want to go in that box, do they?
No.
Wonderful. Right, we've got the final critter. I think I've seen this one last time.
The blanket's out.
That can only mean one thing. Did we meet this one last time?
I think it was.
I believe so, yeah.
The one that just sits out on his blanket.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what I actually
You're
have
safe for
tears
this one. We
coming
can't hold this one, can we?
I haven't actually handled it still.
Okay.
Because
So
it's still quite,
I don't think we should try with
quite
us.
fast.
No. Why haven't you handled it, Nick?
So he was a rescue. So I don't actually think he's been handled very often.
Oh, okay.
So we had 9 of them just left outside our doorstep.
Just left.
Yeah, this is the smallest out of the lot. The bigger ones are dinner plate size.
Dinner plate.
As in, what you like? Oh my god.
I don't think we. I think we should bring one in and then have Pudge be near it.
Yes.
Yes.
Good thinking.
I think so. I think I've just heard it. There he is. He's saying no.
Are they fast? Like, could he suddenly go a little?
Some of them are fast. But this one,
Got me then. I feel like I'm a bit calmer because I've been round him before. We're like that now. We are friends. We are firm friends. And the fact that we don't have to hold him is really helping me out here.
Where's his eyes?
right on the top.
Are they just 2 eyes? Where's his fangs? Are they under the fur at the...
So they're right underneath.
He's going to come to the end of the
Oh,
blanket.
Oh,
Is he going to go on your hand?
we're going to handle him live on air.
Okay.
This is... I was going to say, would you get... back to your Madagascar trip. Would you get tarantulas like this?
Yes.
Just in the wild? I couldn't do that.
No.
Just would they come into someone's house?
Yeah, they'll be all over. So there'll be lizards and chameleons, everything just roaming free.
I watched Arachnophobia the other night. Just scared the life out of me. What's the 2 bits on his bum?
So that's where they make the web from.
Oh.
So they don't make webs like you see in the garden. They'll just lay a little web down when they're going to molt.
Oh, okay.
So a bit like a crab. They'll just take all their exoskeleton off.
Oh, wow.
And do they shed their skin then? How often do they do it?
So this is probably every 2 years for this size.
And how long do they live?
Females is about 20 years.
Wow.
And then males is about 10 years.
Oh, I wonder why did the males last longer? Last longer, so shorter than
It's
the
when they
females.
mature, they only have a couple of years.
Okay.
Plus the females tend to eat them.
Ah, yes. Like a black widow.
Unlucky men.
Lovely. No, it's been wonderful to meet all of your creatures, see some old favourites, friends of the show, and meet some new ones. But I think that's all we've got time for. We've been It's been so exciting. No, enjoy your time in Madagascar. But thank you so much for coming in to see us, and thank you for all your hard work looking after everyone and their animals. It's really appreciated, and please have the best time when you're away. Send us pictures.
Yes, we will do.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on your Twitter to send for some pictures, and don't forget about us. But I'm sure you can find a spider to bring home for Pudge. Especially if there's ones like that,
I'll
just
post
kind
it
of
for his letterbox.
yeah. Especially if there's ones like that, just like hanging about. I think you might be able to get that through customs.
Pudge is there.
Yeah, he's not having it. He's not having it. No, but thank you so much to Nicola and
okay.
for Liz to being such a wonderful participant. Have you had a good time?
It's not been as bad as I thought it would be, actually.
That's a good review.
Yeah.
Now I think we're going to go back to Ross in the radio studio.